What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the Multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle. Mark didn't see that coming.
Ooh. Just brutalizing their opponent with forearms to the side of the face.
Countered right when it was needed.
Mark is out. That's it.
Makes the cover. The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes.
He has no idea what just hit him.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. a qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Oh, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match. A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE.
is on the line.
A gifted in-ring technician.
And a gifted braggart.
And representing Man of 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Wwe 2K25
Prides himself on maintaining a veteran mindset because of that vast international experience. I will say this, don't judge Noam Dar by his size.
Dar has a cruiserweight build, but is more than capable of dealing with heavyweight opponents.
This superstar didn't just walk into the lion's den, he did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
What a spin kick!
Oh my God, springboard moonsault! Wow! Springboard shooting star! Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, look out!
Incredible. Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
A show of disrespect from Dar. Phenomenal forearm! A running Hurricane Rana.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Pedigree!
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Good night!
No way Dar's coming back from that.
Makes a cover!
Oh man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
2 more competitors to come after this entrance. This is awesome.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
At the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Springboard. Oh my God. Oh. Looks to climb the top rope.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
630 senton.
And would you look at this double springboard moonsault.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see if it pays off.
Vicious right forearm.
Oof.
He's quickly assuming control here.
Nothing holding him back. He's ready to show out. Kick right to the leg. Oh, look out. It's on now.
Fends it off. Good counter. Neither competitor is backing down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
This is nothing short of disturbing.
Oh, so frightening. So bizarre. So eerie.
And it's only
Welcome
gonna get worse.
to Sister. Abigail.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
We've seen twists and turns, but here's our last entrant.
Now we've got Wesley jumping into this gauntlet.
There's never been much time to strategize for opponents to really feel each other out in a match like this. It makes sense to take whatever time you can, though.
Big kick.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that. Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion. Spear!
Straight into the pin. 2. Barely kicks out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Wesley is in serious danger.
Eliminated. Here's the last superstar standing. If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring any time now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got you into all kinds of trouble when we had just started training together. Challenging the biggest dog in the yard ended up with you looking at the ceiling in short order.
I maybe bit off more than I could chew that one time.
That one time? It was a weekly occurrence.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table. Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Flipping into a cutter.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot.
A moonsault. Oh, my God. Can you believe that?
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
This is more than reckless abandon. This is showing a lack of all fear. Super kick!
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a... Boom! Claymore delivered!
Wolfgang's eyes look glazed over.
And the first elimination might be the toughest one to get.
Dangerous position for the referee there.
Oh, a step up Enziguri. A moonsault. Oh, my God.
Oh, a moonsault. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Just putting their body in danger time and time.
Boom!
He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted.
And it looked like Chase might have made a miscalculation there. Oh, lifting him up.
Oh, my gosh!
This is it! We see the herd starting to thin out a bit. It's now down to the final 4 competitors in this elimination chamber.
We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson
Claymore! Good night! Hudson won't come back after that.
goes for the pin. Somehow he kicked out.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an...
Out of nowhere! Leaves him staring at the lights. Now only 3 superstars are left standing within the elimination chamber. Out of the pod and into the action, here's Brooks Jensen. Heading back to the ring.
Running Hurricane Rana. Jensen falling victim to an onrush now.
This is a good job of keeping Jensen in check. Springboard! Tornado splash!
And targeting the leg there. Heading to the top now.
Soaring!
Splash! Springboard.
Holy time offense there. Bam! In full control of their opponent with more in mind. Discus punch!
Connects. Saw it coming. Jensen with a big counter. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber.
And now these two are fighting for that final fall.
Claymore!
Could it be? Frazier is covered. Cover. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
You gotta be kidding me!
Surviving that maneuver is absolutely amazing.
And now the question runs.
Out of nowhere!
KO!
That could end their night for good.
There's 2. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this Mutiny Mystery Chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity Champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny Champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT Mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they used to train together. Wow, that's deep.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team. It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding wedges.